welcome this evening. I'm Angelica Fattal, and I will be your play-by-play for this great day. It's Wayne Hills Varsity Field Hockey, along with my co-hosts Max and Jason.
The leading scores have been 3-4-4. Old Tappan has 0-7-5.
Before we start, we'd like to give a little play-by-play about Calabrese. Calabrese is the only starting sophomore. She is the goalkeeper with 94 saves for the season. Her save percentage is 92%, and we're looking forward to a great game with Calabrese as goalkeeper.
Yeah, I think this should be an overall good game for Wayne Hills. We'll see how they start off in the beginning, and then I can tell you more about them.
With Miss Badami as coach, these girls are getting ready for a great game. Old Tappan has the ball. Fighting it out with Wayne Hills. Here goes Old Tappan, hits it back in.
It's definitely going to be a great game. They both have challenging teams, and Wayne Hills has an overall great team. Old Tappan, I haven't seen them play, but I've seen Wayne Hills play a little bit, and definitely a great team, Wayne Hills. Old Tappan, I hope it's a really good game.
Wayne Hills hitting out. Oh, almost, it's out. It's out. Here comes Wayne Hills hitting it back in. Let's see what these girls can do. We're looking forward to these girls keeping it up. Carrie O'Keefe on the hit.
That's basically it. We haven't seen them go to the Wayne Hills side, so the goalie's getting a break.
There's been lots of action so far, but no goals yet. We're waiting for Wayne Hills for their first goal. We know it's going to be coming soon because these girls have a powerful team this year.
We lost about 2 minutes in the beginning of the game when the power went out, but during that time, they just played nice defense. They got up towards goal. They didn't score any goals yet. It should be a very interesting game.
Amy Sminsky just hitting the ball back in. Chrissy D'Amico hits. Girls are fighting over it. And it looks like it's saved. Oh. Almost a goal for Wayne Hills. Nice try, girls. Looks like these girls are taking a knee a little bit. Penalty shot for Wayne Hills. Let's see what these girls can do. Chrissy D'Amico, number 8, for the penalty shot for Wayne Hills. The rest of the team respectfully waits for her as she, down on one knee, as she's going to hit that penalty shot because it's a big deal for them.
Yeah, we're hoping she can make it, but we'll see what her strategy will be. See what she does.
Melissa, sorry about that. Great player. Her number's number 9. Oh, could have gotten that. Great shot.
That was close. Good try, Wayne Hills. Let's keep it up and see what you could do in the following minutes.
Right after that penalty shot, we're back into the game. And number 3, Amanda, very good player. Great player. I've seen her play a bunch of times, and she's definitely a really good player. I've seen her play against the last team she was playing against. Oh, a lost stick there.
Old Tappan hits it up the field. Wayne Hills goes for the block, but misses. Here comes Lindsay Geiger. Oh, she misses it. It's all right, hitting it back in. Let's start again. Melissa Anderson hits it to her teammate. Fighting over the ball with Old Tappan. Oh, ref calls signal. Driving it back up the field. Wayne Hills gets the ball. Hits it to her teammate. Driving it back down to Ultapan's side of the field. As you can see, you can hear all their supportive parents, and looks like all their fans are right behind us. Field hockey is known for these crazy fans.
Yes, the fans seem very excited for this game because they're both great teams. Wayne Hills won 3, Ultapan lost 0. They actually didn't win any. Back to you.
Max, what do you think about the girls been playing defense this game? I think they've been pretty strong. I know defensively we have a strong team, but also I think that their offense is also pretty good. I know they work hard during practices. I see them all the time, working many hours, and especially as Miss Badamia's coach, these girls are going to be great.
Well, we haven't seen Wayne Hill's defense yet in this game because Old Tappan isn't really getting into their offensive zone. But the defense is really strong, and I think they'll do a good job in this game.
You have to give it up for the goalies, too. They've been playing a really good game, especially the Old Tappan, because she had the most action. Wayne Hills had, barely any action. So that means Wayne Hills has a little bit stronger defense.
Also, as we talked about earlier, Calabrese, the goalkeeper for Wayne Hills varsity, is the only sophomore who's starting this year. Also, we need her and other key players to step in with Jean Pinto as a loss. We will be meeting with Jean Pinto halftime to talk to her a little bit about her hand. She broke her hand, so she is a key loss to this team, and we need her back in.
She's definitely a great player. I've seen her, too, practice with Melissa, and great team.
Here we go, going back in after timeout. Let's see what the Patriots have in store for Old Tappan. These girls are all riled up. Let's see.
Definitely great. All right, here we go. It's silence in the stands.
Old Tappan has the ball. Looks like she's going to pass it to her teammates, hitting it up the field. Wayne Hills looks like they're going to step in. Oh, Old Tappan once again. Wayne Hills going after it, battling out with Old Tappan. Old Tappan takes it up the field. We need Wayne Hills to step in. Here goes Wayne Hills, taking it back up to Old Tappan's side of the field.
Number 9 has the ball right now. Number 9 hits it. Oh, straight to Old Tappan. Very good teams today.
Melissa Anderson has the ball. Hits it up the field. Old Tappan misses. Here goes number 23, Wayne Hills. Battling over the ball with number 13 from Old Tappan. Going for the goal. Almost. Battling it off. We need more Wayne Hills players to step in for that goal to happen. Old Tappan drives it back up the field. Almost a penalty for high sticking. Not exactly, but those sticks have to stay below the waist.
I can tell you I've seen a pretty good game so far from Wayne Hills. They really need to score for this. They're doing a good job. I have a feeling they're going to score soon.
Yeah, Max, you're exactly right on that, but you can't just give all credit to Wayne Hills. Old Tappan has a great defense, too.
Old Tappan on the carry. Hitting it up. Number 35, Wayne Hills, Lindsay Geiger. Battling it off their teammate. Number 3, Amanda Wodoniak helping her out. Old Tappan has the ball. Wayne Hills blocks it. Great job, Wayne Hills. Keep it up, girls. Get that ball away from Old Tappan. Looks like these girls are trying to step in, but Old Tappan has been passing it back and forth to their players, and they look like they're having a little bit of trouble getting that ball back.
Yeah, right now there is not much consistency. Both teams are going to each other's ends, and nobody's scoring yet. Should be a very good game.
Good game indeed, Max. Good game. It's going to be a great game.
Old Tappan hits. Looks like one of the girls almost she went for the goal, but you know what? It went a little bit too far off, and Calabrese looked like she was all ready for that goal. She was about to save it, but didn't go close enough. Wayne Hills hits it back in. Old Tappan goes for the goal. Hitting to their teammates. Wayne Hills gets possession. Gets possession of the ball. Number 3, Amanda Wadoniak. Old Tappan blocks the ball.
It's been a very interesting game. This is the first time I've been calling field hockey. Field hockey is honestly a really good sport.
I'd have to agree there. I've never actually been to too many field hockey games, but you know what? They're a lot of fun. Lots of fast-paced motion, and these girls, you can tell, are real athletes. Running up and down that field, I bet they're exhausted by the end of these games.
Yeah, this is my first field hockey game, too. I mean, I'm a very big lover of hockey itself, so I'm hoping to see a very good game here.
Wayne Hills, number 6, gets it before it goes out of bounds. Oh, ball goes out of bounds. Hit. Old Tappan gets possession. Number 12, Latola, hits it back in. High sticking. Melissa Anderson, sideline hit. Hits it into Amanda, goes right past her, all the way back to Amy Saminsky.
Wow, that was a really good play by Old Tappan. Wayne Hills has ball, number 9. Oh, stolen by Old Tappan, number 12.
Old Tappan drives it up. Wayne Hills steps in and gets possession of that ball again. Back to Old Tappan. Mallory Barbera steps in. Kelly Calabrese, nice save. Here goes Old Tappan again for the goal. Wayne Hills tries to step in and get it back.
Wow, that was a really close one for Old Tappan. Wayne Hills needs to step up with its defense, and Old Tappan is doing a good job on its offense.
I completely agree with you there, Max. Great. I couldn't put it any better. Great.
Old Tappan drives it up, hits it to number 7, Servini. Servini on the hit. Hits it right past her other teammates, and Wayne Hills. Calabrese blocks it and hits it back in. Calabrese almost blocks. Close goal, but no goal. Wayne Hills trying to get the ball out of there, out of their zone. Starting to panic now. Old Tappan's putting up a fight.
The Wayne Hills goalie is great. Like, I've seen her play in a couple of practices too when I had to stay after school, and the goalie's definitely been great. I've seen her practice with the team. Overall, Wayne Hills' team's great. The backup players are amazing as well. I can't say any more about Wayne Hills. It's an amazing team right here.
Melissa Anderson hits in. She steps in once again. Melissa Anderson is on a roll for this game, stepping in for Wayne Hills varsity. Hits it up the field. Number 13, Haley Silverman, has the ball. Old Tappan's fighting it out. 3 girls on Haley. Way to go, Haley.
Well, this is the first time in a while we've seen Wayne Hills come to Old Tappan's zone. They were mostly in Wayne Hills' zone, and they were getting really good chances, but they did not score.
Old Tappan, number 7, Jordan Servini, hits it back in. Sideline hit, keeps it. Tries it up the field. Mallory steps in for her team.
Old Tappan's been playing a great team. If you look at their stats, it's really a great team. Number 46 in front of us right now, she is an amazing player. She's been a key role to this game so far.
Old Tappan, oh, misses it. Goes for the goal. Misses the ball. Penalty. Wayne Hills.
Wow. That was a really hard push down there by Wayne Hills. Ooh, that was a hard one.
Mallory Barbera has been stepping up a lot for this team so far this game. So far this season, she has 3 defensive saves, and she is our senior captain, one of the senior captains, along with Lindsay Geiger. Lindsay Geiger and Kim Edelman.
Those 3 girls are definitely great.
That was a goal for Old Tappan. Girls look excited, but not our Wayne Hills. Wayne Hills needs to step up more offensively and work together as a team and come together. Miss Badami doesn't look too happy, but you know what? I have a feeling these girls are going to have a comeback in the second half.
Well, that goal was expected. Old Tappan did have many good chances, many good chances, and I wouldn't suggest a better goal for them.
That's true, Max. They did have lots of good chances. They missed the ball a few times, and Kelly blocked them a few times, but this time they got the goal. They got that ball in that goal, and they got it. Melissa Anderson hits it. Old Tappan has the ball. Offsides. Old Tappan drives it up the field. Look at that hit. Right out of bounds. Mallory Barbera hits the ball back in. Sideline hit from Mallory Barbera. Number 28, Wayne Hills. She drives it back in. Right past Melissa Anderson. Up to number 9, Old Tappan. Looks like these girls are going right back up to Calabrese. Let's see what Kelly can do.
If you viewers at home don't know too much about field hockey, they're playing with a solid plastic ball, and their sticks are made out of wood with a coating of fiberglass over them.
Well, thank you very much, Jason. That's a good thing to know.
My research.
Amy Saminsky back in, hits the ball. She has 2 defenders on her. She needs to get one of her other teammates in to pass the ball to.
Wayne Hills really needs to step up. They need to get in Old Tappan zone more, and they need to just have a better offense. In the beginning, they started pretty well, but now they've kind of let up a little. You can't let up on Old Tappan. They're a good team.
Melissa Anderson once again has the ball. It's going to be another sideline hit. Back in. Let's see if she could pass it to her other teammates. Looks like Carrie O'Keefe is ready for her to handle the ball. Carrie O'Keefe steps in, number 17. Number 9 hits us number 17. Oh, Old Tappan steps in, gets the ball back once again. These girls are battling it out. It's a tough game. Wayne Hills hits it to the right side of the field, but not quite close enough to the goal yet.
Wayne Hills has been playing really hard. I really think
For the goal.
Wow, these fans are really getting restless. I think Wayne Hills really needs to score because the frustration is just building up for them.
I completely agree with you, Max. The Old Tappan goalie is really putting up a really good game. Wayne Hills goalie is standing there like, just standing there. Oh, Wayne Hills has to get really tough right now. Oh, great save by the goalie.
Wayne Hills almost got a goal. They tried hard. You can see they've been battling it out between Old Tappan and Wayne Hills. They tried, but they didn't get it. These girls need a little bit of uplifting right now. They got to step in and make things happen. Drives it up the field. Right out of bounds. Oh, hits Miss Badami. Number 14, Wayne Hills. Hits it back in.
So far, the score is 0-1. Old Tappan is leading the game off so far. Wayne Hills will definitely bring it up. If not before the halftime, definitely after.
Offsides, Wayne Hills. Old Tappan hits it. I think they're going to go for the goal. Girls need to step in. Calabrese blocks it. Nice job, Kelly. That could have been another close goal, and they would have been 0-2. But you know what? Wayne Hills steps in, and these girls are trying really hard.
Kelly's definitely a great player. I've seen her play as well as all the other girls on team, and wow, very good.
Max, what do you think have been some of the key points of this game so far? Who do you think has really stepped up for Wayne Hills?
For Wayne Hills, I can't say that anybody in particular. They haven't had that much of an offense in the beginning of the game. Well, Melissa Anderson did do a lot so far, and we'll see her around the game, and we'll try to see if some other players can step up and take the lead for their team.
We have 10 more minutes left of this half. I was just notified by Mr. Hookstreet, our great TV teacher of Wayne Hills.
Back by the Wayne Hills side of the field. Let's see if these girls can sweep it out of here. Wayne Hills going to hit it out. Let's drive it up the field, girls. Here goes Amy Saminsky. Battling out with Old Tappan, number 12. Nice drive by Old Tappan. Number 7, Old Tappan. Jordan Servini once again has the ball. She looks like she's a strong player for Old Tappan. She's been having lots of good offensive plays so far, and she seems to be one of the strong players. Let's see if any other girls can step up with Old Tappan. Jordan Servini looks like a strong player.
Jason, do you have anything to say about Wayne Hills' offense and what they can only do?
I think the offense is very good, and the defense is great, but the offense has to step it up a little bit, keep the ball down there so we could kind of get the goalie stressed out a little bit so we could sneak in for a little goal there so we could tie this game up before the game. We have 8 more minutes left of the half, and yeah.
I told you before, we're going to be meeting with Jean Pinto, one of our starting players for Wayne Hills varsity field hockey. She was injured, and fortunately she can't play, and I don't think she'll be playing for a while now. We'll talk with her a little bit about that, and we'll check in on the girls and what's going on.
Pinto, I definitely have seen her play with the team. She's another good key aspect of this team, but unfortunately, just like Angelica said, she had a little accident with her hand. Her thumb broke or fractured. We're not that sure yet. We'll check in with her later.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's those heavy balls that she got injured with, because these girls, they try really hard with all this solid equipment, and they usually get injured. I see it all the time. These balls flying at them, that's what you call a true athlete. Here was Calabrese, saves the ball once again. Wayne Hills trying to hit it out. Oh, the ref calls it.
Yeah, last week we had a freshman that got hurt with one of these solid balls. It was hit by another teammate, bounced off the other teammate's cleat or shoe, and it hit her in the knee. She was limping for quite a while.
Old Tappan hits it back in. These girls are going to drive right into that goal. Wayne Hills needs to step in.
Come on, Wayne Hills, let's bring it up a little bit. Max, what do you think about the game so far?
I think that Old Tappan definitely has a good strategy, and they're stepping up. I can see a lot of potential in them. Wayne Hills, on the other hand, they really need to step it out now. They need to get at least 1 goal before the half so that game can look good.
Liz Wiseman takes up the field, number 23. She drives. She's close. This girl's a strong player. She better hit it to one of her other teammates. There goes Amanda Wodoniak. Amanda's fighting hard. Hits it to one of her teammates. Oh, that could have been a close goal. These girls are trying really hard. There goes Melissa Anderson, number 9. Liz Wiseman steps in. She's going to try for the goal. She needs to battle out those Old Tappan players. Oh, Old Tappan hits it out. Could have been close.
Well, finally you're starting to see Wayne Hills go into Old Tappan's zone. Now all they have to do is make some consistent passes and try to score. But mostly work it out with the team and see what happens.
Liz Wiseman is one of our other sophomore players. She is the forward, not a starter, but so far this season she has 1 goal and 3 assists. See if she could add another goal to her record. Amy Saminsky hits it in once again. The girls look like they're ready. Let's see what they can do. Old Tappan stepping in. Old Tappan has the ball. Oh, misses the drive.
Nice little whiff over there by number 7 by Old Tappan. Very good team. Great team.
Too bad that whiff had to happen, but that's okay.
Well, Jason, I don't think you can underestimate this team because they do try hard, even though because of that whiff. So.
Although that was good for Wayne Hills. Wayne Hills battling out with Old Tappan. Offsides, Melissa Anderson. And that is the half.
Yeah, I definitely think we're going to score now in this half. Here comes our talker for Amanda.
That might not be the half yet. It looks like it's the timeout.
Wayne Hills might just take a timeout, and maybe they're discussing strategy right now. I can see from here that the coach is mad, and she is telling them what to do. So they have to think over some strategy, and they have to get this game going. It's not going to be very long until they can see the game slip away from them.
Just to let all you viewers know that this will be aired on Channel 72 along with our upcoming Video Club telecast. Thursday, October 24th, the West Point concert at Wayne Hills. That's going to be a great event going on. The West Point band is coming here, which they are nationally known. They're a great band. Sunday, October 27th, the Passaic County Boys Soccer Final. This year we have really strong soccer team, varsity especially. Although we had lots of key losses, like Agron Osmani and goalie, Anthony Benani has stepped up and taken goalie for the boys soccer team. Monday, October 28th, girls volleyball. Wednesday, October 30th, the talent show at Wayne Hills. Although we have lots of great athletes at Wayne Hills, we also have great talents, musicians and artists as well. Timeout's over. These girls look like they're ready. I can see it written all over their faces. They're really going to make something happen.
Well, after Wayne Hills talked over strategy, we'll see what they can do now. They probably should do something better because I saw how the coach was so frustrated at them.
Yeah, you should definitely go check out the things that you said, and great, very good. I'll definitely be there.
Face off. Melissa Anderson hits it to Amanda Wadoniak. Now Old Tappan takes the ball away from Amanda. Looks like Wayne Hills is going to drive in. Oh, they almost got that goal. Old Tappan hits the ball, drives. Oh, misses. She was about to drive it up the field. Amanda Wadoniak looks like she got hit in the knee by that ball.
Well, like I said, Wayne Hills did come out firing. Now they just have to keep the same thing going. And it looks like they're pretty fired up now. But Old Tappan looks like they want to get a comfortable lead on them because they see that Wayne Hills isn't really doing that much.
Old Tappan on the carry. Mallory Barbera steps in. Old Tappan passes it to her teammate. Oh, Wayne Hills blocks it. Carrie O'Keefe has the ball. Battles out with Old Tappan.
3 minutes to the half until maybe 4.
Almost a goal. Ooh, that was close. Kelly Calabrese blocks the ball. That could have been another goal for Old Tappan.
If you would like to buy this tape on.
Well, Wayne Hills, they have 3 minutes until the half or so, as I was told, and they really need to step it up right now. They need to get into Old Tappan's zone, and they really need to put the forecheck on. They have to.
You know what, Jason Max? You know what I just noticed? Looks like the power's been going pretty well, and our generator has been keeping up with us.
Yeah, just like Old Tappan and Wayne Hills are generating power themselves.
Melissa Anderson hits the ball. Blocks by Old Tappan. Carrie O'Keefe hits it back in. These girls are causing lots of trouble for Wayne Hills. Amy Saminsky almost got the ball, drives it up the field to Mallory. Wayne Hills steps in. They're trying to get that ball closer to that goal, but it doesn't look like it's happening much. Amanda Wodoniak trying to step in. Number 12 is a strong player, another key player for Old Tappan. Old Tappan drives it up. Number 3 trying to step in and get that goal for Old Tappan. Close drive. It almost looks like it could be a hit. Offsides.
So far, it's been a great game. Wayne Hills fighting, Old Tappan fighting with the one goal. Hopefully, Wayne Hills will pull it up and we'll have a very, very close game.
As Jason said, it is a very good game, and it is a very close game. 1-0 isn't that much for Wayne Hills, but by the ways that they're playing, they really need to do something right now.
You got a few more minutes before the half. Let's see what these girls can do. Wayne Hills trying hard. Wayne Hills hits the ball, battling with Old Tappan once again. Old Tappan hits the ball, hits their teammate. Wayne Hills, once again, hitting it to each other. Driving the ball down the field.
Wayne Hills and Old Tappan have great strategies so far throughout this game. So what do you think about the strategies a part of the game?
Well, they are great strategies right now, but during the halftime, Wayne Hills needs to go, and they need to discover more strategies so they can actually somehow outtake this Old Tappan team, which is looking pretty good right now.
Melissa Anderson, another whiff. Whiff for Wayne Hills. These girls got it down by Old Tappan side. Let's see if they can make things happen. Wayne Hills steps in. Offsides. Looks like they're going to drive it back down to the other field, Wayne Hills side. Old Tappan drives it up. Stopped by number 17, Wayne Hills.
Oh, I just want to mention, this has been happening very many times. They have come into Old Tappan's zone, and then they have penalties. They have to stop it, and they have to be very clear about their plays.
Same with Old Tappan. Old Tappan had a couple of offsides, and both of the teams should step it up a little bit, and great.
I think we need a little bit more action with these girls. They've been driving the ball back and forth to each other, but no goals have been happening yet. Old Tappan hits it in, sideline hit. Wayne Hill steps in. Old Tappan gets the ball back, drives it up the field. Old Tappan drives it up, right past their players. Out of bounds. Offsides for Wayne Hills. Wayne Hills gets the ball. Mallory Barbero hits the ball back in. See if she can hit to Amanda Wodoniak, who could pass it to another teammate. Old Tappan blocks it. Old Tappan gets the ball. Old Tappan has the ball. Looks like they're going to try to hit it. Offsides for Wayne Hills.
Well, as it looks like for Old Tappan, their strategy is that when they get into Wayne Hill's zone, they stand in front of the net and they try their very best. Wayne Hill should take a couple of key points from this. And we'll see what they can do if they actually do try something.
Yes, you're absolutely right, Max. It is halftime right now. I believe it's halftime. And the score is 0-1, Old Tappan.
Now it's halftime. We could inform you of another upcoming Video Club telecast on Channel 72 before we will be joined by Jean Pinto.
These referees have been great throughout this whole game. They've been tough, and here comes the goalie to talk to you.
Here comes Kelly Calabrese, our sophomore starting Wayne Hills player. Kelly, looks like you've been working hard this game, and I could definitely see it's playing off. You are our only starting sophomore player, and how do you feel about that?
Feel great. It feels really good, and I'm quite honored to have the position.
That's great. Also, we've been talking lots about Wayne Hills defensively has been working hard, but not necessarily offensively. What do you think these girls have to do to step up and make something happen?
I think they have to call the ball, and they have to just have their sticks on the ground. I mean, we have a really good shot of winning this with this team because we tied them before, so whatever goes.
I think Wayne Hills is going to step in soon, and Callie, you've been doing a great job, and just keep up what you've been doing. Thank you very much.
You've just heard from the number 99 from the goalie. Very good goalie so far. Good times. Right now they're out there practicing, and back to you.
Now we'd like to interview one of our key losses from Wayne Hills, Jean Pinto. Jean, thank you for joining us. You've been here supporting the team the whole entire game. What do you think Wayne Hills has to do to make sure that something happens? I know these girls have been trying really hard. I think that they're working very hard, and I think also offensively they really need to step up. What do you feel?
I think the girls just need to go to the ball and make sure they know where everyone is and keep talking on the field. And they're playing a pretty good game. They just have to keep talking and make sure that they're all aware of where each other are.
Now, you know, normally halftime, Miss Badami will be talking to all you girls. What do you think Miss Badami is telling her team right now? What do you think they need to do?
I think she's probably telling them they're playing a decent game. I mean, we have played better games, but we're doing well, and she probably is just telling them, you know, keep it up, step up, call for the ball. Make sure they know where each other are, basically. A lot of times there are two people on the ball. She's probably pretty happy with them, though.
Now, you're one of the key losses from the game this year, from the team, and we know that you got injured in your hand. Now, what happened? Tell us what happened.
We had a game at Hackensack last night, and within the first few minutes, I got hit with the ball off a free hit, off a drive, and broke my thumb.
Now, when do you think you're going to be back in?
I won't come back this season. I'm out for 3 weeks, so by the time I'm healed, the season won't be done.
Now, do you play any other sports?
I play track, winter and spring.
So that's good. You'll be healed by then. I'm sure you're a great player. Thank you very much for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you once again in Wayne Hills Field Hockey. Now, thank you for joining us. We will be back at the second half.
And we're back to the game.
Second half here at Wayne Hills versus Old Tappan. I think Miss Badami, like we said at halftime, these girls definitely are going to make something happen. Miss Badami, I know she's a great coach, and she's definitely keeping things positive. She probably talked positively, but also told them what they need to do to make something happen. She's a great coach, and these girls definitely are going to make something happen.
Definitely a great coach. You and me talked to her before the game to get the stats, and oh my God, we've talked to her for 10, 20 minutes, and definitely a great coach. We were standing there talking about their stats, how they've been, and definitely a great coach.
Miss Badami is a young coach here at Wayne Hills. She hasn't been coaching for many years, field hockey, here at Wayne Hills, but you know what? I think there's many more years to come, and she's going to keep on building this team up.
Yes. Now, on the games side, it's on Wayne Hills' side right now, and right on, yeah, here we go.
Wayne Hills and Old Tappan battles it out. Offsides. Melissa Anderson, number 9 from Wayne Hills, steps in, drives the ball right up the field, right past Old Tappan, right past their teammates. Old Tappan, number 2, steps in. On the Old Tappan side of the field. Old Tappan's driving it back up. Number 27. Amy Sminsky, number 1, tries to step in. Almost. Old Tappan hits it to number 46. Number 9, Old Tappan. Mallory Barbera has the ball.
We left the last half on Old Tappan winning by 1, Wayne Hills 0, and that's how it leads again in the beginning of the second half. Old Tappan, number 9, has it. Oh, Wayne Hills steal. Oh, Old Tappan has the ball again.
Offsides. Back on Wayne Hill's side of the field, Melissa Anderson hits the ball, drives it up, right past Oltapan. Amy Saminsky steps in, and misses it. Number 10 for Oltapan steps in, hits the ball back in, right past her teammate. Wayne Hill steps in. Oltapan, number 7, battling out with number 6 from Wayne Hills. Number 6 gets the ball. These girls are trying hard for that goal. They're trying to drive it right up the field. Carrie, trying hard. Ooh, nice job, Carrie.
They have to be cold out here. It's very cold out, and I'm freezing. And they're out there in their skirts and their T-shirts.
Actually, looks like it's a beautiful day, nice and warm, but trust us, by the way we're bundled up, it's very cold, and I'd be surprised if these girls, I mean, they've been working really hard, but I'm sure they're not nearly as cold as we are. Even in skirts and jerseys.
Sorry, I wasn't here in the halftime. I don't know what happened. Angelica, can you tell me, did they have any good strategies?
Nothing really yet, only a few minutes into the second half. You could tell that these girls come back with completely different attitude.
You've missed barely anything. It's just been like ping pong, back and forth and back and forth. We talked to the goalie before. The goalies barely wear anything. They just wear a helmet and knee pads. God.
As such a rough sport as this is, I think they should have more protection, and less of them will get hurt. But they're girls. I think they can handle it.
You know what? I'm going to comment a little bit about what you're saying. I think that people underestimate the safety of this sport. This is definitely a rough sport. You could tell these girls, they're required to wear mouth guards, which is a good thing. I mean, I think they need helmets. But it's definitely a very rough sport, and these girls, they work very hard.
I definitely think they should wear helmets and knee pads because their knees get a big beating because the balls, they pop up and hit them in the knees. That's the big area of a lot of injuries. And the hands because their hands are so close to the ground how they have to bend over.
Battling out, Wayne Hills gets the ball. Melissa Anderson hits the ball out. Oh, right past Oltapan. Once again past Oltapan. Oltapan gets the ball with Amy Saminsky trying hard.
You have to be very strong in this sport. I'm sure the teams schedule themselves out into the weight room to strengthen themselves up. Teams that you have to be physically fit to play this.
Wayne Hills tries for the goal. Ooh, it's close. Almost trying to hit it in. Ooh, close goal. Almost. Nice job, Wayne Hills. We need more plays like that, and you guys are great.
Well, I can definitely see an improvement from the first half. I can see that they're getting nice shots on goal, and they're making very good passes.
Looks like number 3 just slipped. She tried hard, but she just slipped, and Oltapan and Wayne Hills battle it out. Amy Saminsky tries for the ball, but she can't get it, so Melissa Anderson, oh no, number 17, Carrie, steps in.
Yeah, it's definitely wet out there. It rained a couple of days ago, and I still can't believe the fields are this wet. I guess it's when the water gets underneath the grass and loosens everything up. Look, the ball's right by us.
Later in the evening, these girls are still trying really hard. Wayne Hill steps in. Melissa Anderson, number 9, great player for this game. Amy Saminsky, number 1. Number 17, Carrie, ooh, just misses it. Oltapan hits it right out of her bounds. Carrie falls once again in this wet grass.
I think these girls have a lot of dedication to the sport, and they practice day in, day out. So no matter who wins, it is a really good game.
It's like a very physical sport out here, running up and down the fields. It's not like soccer where you have a main position that you have to be in. I definitely think there's more running in here and a lot more physical contact than soccer. This is definitely a really rough game out here today, and Wayne Hills will definitely... Oh, Wayne Hills got the ball.
Amy Saminsky stepping up for her team. She's a junior here at Wayne Hills, and she's trying hard. Number 14 hits the ball back in. Let's see if she hits it to Amy. Right past Tappan. Carrie steps in. Battling with number 9 from Tappan.
Yeah, I guess you can agree with me. The weather here is pretty chilly. And all the girls are running, and it keeps them warm, so that's good for them.
Close for Wayne Hills to get a goal. Let's see what these girls can do. They're trying hard. Oh, close enough. It wasn't exactly a goal, but I see these girls are getting closer and closer. Let's see if we can make it a tied 1-1.
The thing about being in sports and announcing the sport is you have to have a lot of protection. You have to be physically fit for all sports as you play in high school and professional leagues and even in PAL, boys club, whatever you play before you come into Wayne Hills. You have to be physically fit to do everything in life. So keep that in mind.
Also, there is field hockey. There is no teams that for the lower grades. It only starts once you get in high school. So these girls have only been playing for a few years, and I think they're doing great.
And we do have a freshman team, and I guess it's their first year because of what you said, and they are doing really good. They have a really good record. I'm not really sure what it is. Maybe Jason can tell us.
I don't know the record of the field hockey. I haven't seen them, but I've seen them practice. I haven't seen any of their games, but I've seen them practice. And them practicing is definitely good. We have a couple of good girls that I personally know on the team, and it's definitely good. I can't wait to see them next year. Some of them move on up into this team. And hopefully the coach, like you said, the great coach that we have here, will be perfect.
Miss Yuzo is the freshman field hockey coach. She is new, and she's trying hard, and it's definitely paying off. You can see that's paying off. I actually can't wait to see who's going to step up from the freshman team next year and start, maybe even, not necessarily start, but see who's going to play varsity Wayne Hills for next year.
Somebody definitely has to step up because we have a number of seniors, that are leaving this team. And I think they need all the support they can get, even though they are a good team.
Yes, you're definitely right on that. We're going to have a lot of losses. Like, a bunch of our players are leaving. Like, Melissa, we have a lot of people leaving. A lot of players, a lot of good players, like number 3, and they're great players.
Some of our seniors who are leaving, Amanda Wadoniak, Kim Edelman, Christy D'Amico, lots of girls. They're all leaving, and we need lots of sophomores. More sophomores will be stepping up, and also freshmen.
Well, Tappan is deep in the play, but it went out. Wayne Hill sets up for it. And the freshmen really need to step up this year, as you say. Next year, sorry for that. And the seniors that are leaving, I hope the girls still have hockey when they are older.
Even if these girls are getting down, you know what? They've got strong parents behind us. You can hear them screaming. Their fans are definitely keeping them motivated.
Yeah, I'm sure definitely some of them are going to get some scholarship money for playing this sport because this sport's starting to come countrywide. Like, everybody plays them. I was just talking to one of my teachers that I had, and her sister is a field hockey coach in somewhere down in New York. So
back to the game. Tappan has the ball. Number 7 hits it back up. Number 9, Melissa Anderson steps in. Ooh. Number 35 takes it away from her, drives it to her teammate. Wayne Hill steps in. Number 14. Passes it to number 1. Number 17 steps in. Dribbles it right up the field. Hits it to number... Ooh.
Almost a goal there. Oh, my God. We have to score. We have to score. Back to you.
These girls need consistent passing. As I said before, neither team right now is doing a very good job. It's just going back and forth, and the teams are being sluggish.
I wouldn't necessarily say that. I think they're just they're both evenly matched teams, and I think that they're putting up a fight for one another. Amy Saminsky stepping in. These girls are getting closer and closer to that goal. Let's see what they can do.
I was just talking to Mr. Hookstraight, and Mr. Hookstraight was just telling me that we have about 22 minutes left of the game. We have little time to spare for the Wayne Hills. Do you know what happens if we have a tie game? Is it like a shoot-off, or do you have like another 20 minutes added on to the game?
I'm not exactly sure, but right now it looks like these girls are getting closer and closer to that goal. The Old Tappan goalie putting up a strong fight. All these girls, the goalie's down on the ground, all these girls trying to get that ball right in that goal.
I can see the determination of the Wayne Hills girls, but Old Tappan is just the goalie is just being too good for them, and they can't get anything through. Oh, what a play.
Wow, a little shoulder over there by number 3. Wow. Oh, come on, we gotta get this. Oh, she tripped. Must be that slippery grass out there. This is definitely so far an exciting game for me. This is the first time I've been calling a game, and yeah, about 21 more minutes left of the game. Back to you.
Just a reminder, the November 2nd football game against Arampo can be seen on the MSG network the following morning. So don't forget to tune in. It's going to be a great game to watch. We're all looking forward to it. Especially, I'm a cheerleader, and I can't tell you, especially these cheerleaders this year are getting in to this game. This Arampo game next week is going to be great. It's going to be a big game. We're expecting lots of visitors, and especially the football team is trying hard. A few yards over, you can see them practicing, and we all know what they're practicing for.
Yes, MSG will be filming the game, so you will definitely be able to see it on the MSG network. I'll be down there with the MSG people talking strategies, and they'll be teaching us a lot about camera work, us camera crew over here.
Wayne Hills also will be recording that football game Saturday for November 2nd versus Wayne Hills versus Ramapo football. With the four captains this year, Greg Olson, Brendan Monahan, David Damo, and Dan Shalari, these guys are trying hard, and they're leading their team. Their Wayne Hills is trying for the first seed in the state tournament. Join Mike Ridner and Scott Sanfilippo for all of the action.
Now, Greg Olson, I've heard a lot about him on News 12 New Jersey. They say that he's a very good player, and he is going to be ranked very, very top 1, we probably hope, and he could support our school. Go Wayne Hills.
Yeah, he's a pretty good friend of my brother's, and I've talked to him a lot about strategies and stuff about football. He thinks it's going to be a very close game that MSG is going to be filming. Very close game. Do you know what team they'll be playing, Max?
No, I do not. I do not follow football. I guess it's Ramapo, as you've been saying.
Yes, it is Ramapo, and Greg Olson has recently been selected as one of the All-Americans and made Wayne Hills very proud.
All right, off of football subject now. Let's get to the field hockey game. We kind of got geared off to the wrong game over there. 13. Oh, ooh, Ramapo got it. I'm not that sure of that number, but wow. Passes to number 1. Number 1. Oh, stolen by number 3, I believe.
The clock's ticking. These girls are getting closer and closer to that goal, but not making anything happen yet.
I'm sorry, that was number 12 that stole that. Number 9 hits it out. Whoa, they have a strong swing, don't you think, Max?
Yes, I do think they have a strong swing. Now Wayne Hills really needs to step up. This is not a joke, and it might be one of their last chances. As you can see. And number 7 for Old Tappan is just going right through everybody. Old Tappan has control almost near the middle. Number 7 again. Oh, almost whiff.
That wasn't a whiff. She kind of dug her stick into the ground there, and wow. Yeah, you got to watch out when you're playing on grass. It's not like ice hockey or roller hockey. You're playing on the grass, so it's like golf. When you swing it and you hit the grass, you got to divot, and that's what happens out here on the field.
Offsides. Wayne Hills hits the ball in. Right past Old Tappan. Number 17, Carrie steps in. Oh, falls right on her knees.
Yeah, the girls' knees must get a lot of abuse playing this by running, falling, getting hit with the ball. I'm sure they get hit a dozen times a season. Ooh, number 3's got the ball. Number 35 could have snuck in there and grabbed that ball.
Well, right now we've seen Wayne Hills step up. I think they're starting to panic because they don't have much time left. They have to score something.
These girls are trying really hard. Wayne Hills steps in. Tapan's going to be another sideline shot. She's going to hit it. Let's see if Wayne Hills could step in and get that ball and make that goal happen.
We have about 15, 16 more minutes left of the game, and Wayne Hills have to definitely step it up a big notch here so we could get into the game. If we do get into overtime, I definitely want to see what they do.
Number 13 steps in for Wayne Hills, tries the ball up the field, and it goes out of bounds. Offsides. Number 11 is going to drive it right in. I think she drove it a little bit too far, almost hitting us.
Rolled right by us there.
Yeah, that ball can really do some damage to us, and we wanted that to happen.
Melissa Anderson hits the ball in, right past Tapan, right to Wayne Hills. Wayne Hills going to step in. Going for that goal, close enough. Let's see if they can make it happen. We need some more girls to step in from Wayne Hills. Almost a goal. Let's see, they're fighting it out. Oh, Tapan's putting up that fight. Oh, it was close enough. That was close, but these girls are making something happen. You can tell their confidence has soared.
Oh, wow, that was so close. Wayne Hills is really trying. You could see it now. But the frustration is still building up because Old Tappan is not resisting.
Wow. We have the fans around here screaming for Amanda back here. Oh, come on. Oh, passes it instead of to Amanda, passes it number 9, I believe. Oh, this is very disappointing for us Patriots here.
Number 7 drives this number 3 from Old Tappan, goes right past her, right out of bounds. Wayne Hills is going to get the ball, get possession.
That ball just landed right next to us. You can definitely tell that's a solid ball as it hits the ground. I can't imagine being hit by one of these. These girls are definitely strong. I would be on the ground crying.
I like that Wayne Hills is in their offensive zone. They had a couple of good plays very, very soon right now. And they really need to score one. It won't look very good on their record.
Wayne Hills hits it, but misses. Goes right past Amy Saminsky, number 1 from Wayne Hills, our right wing.
Yes, she is another definitely key factor now that we lost one person out of the team because of an injury to her hand. And she is definitely one of the main factors of this game today.
Number 7 has a strong arm. We were talking about her from Old Tappan before. Look at this girl. She keeps on going, driving right past everybody. She hits it to number 8, bounces right off her stick, and farther down to the Wayne Hill side of the field. Mallory's going to step in. Oh, no, number 9, Melissa Anderson.
Like you were saying about number 7 on Old Tappan, she is fast. Her swing is huge, and she runs really quick. Wow, look at her go.
Wayne Hills hits the ball, tries this number 17, misses it, and goes right to Old Tappan. Wayne Hills gets possession of the ball. Let's see if they could drive it back up to the other end of the field. Now on Old Tappan side of the field. These girls look like they're going to go for the goal. Amanda Doniak is a strong player. She fights hard until she gets what she wants.
We have about 13, 14 more minutes left of the game.
Thank you, Jason. We were talking about number 9, which is Melissa Anderson. Angelica, do you know anything about her? Because I haven't heard much about her.
I think she's been a great player this game so far. She is our right midfielder. She has, so far this season, she has 2 defensive saves. She's flyer on the corners, and she has this strong drive, we could say.
Yes, she is another key factor of this game. Great player. Great player. I've seen her play on Team 2. Very good.
You know what, Jason? You're great because you're so positive. Everybody is just great here at Wayne Hills.
Yeah, we are all positive. You know, if Wayne Hills really wants to get a tie in this game or get a lead, they have to have Melissa Anderson step up because she has a lot of potential here.
You too, Angelica. You have those cheerleading aspects. What, next year you're going to be a varsity? Wow.
That's next year. But you know what? Also, the Wayne Hills cheerleaders are working really hard this year. And you know what? I think they're going to do great at their NBIL competition that they're hosting at home. Back to the field hockey game. Ooh, another fall. Number 14, Wayne Hills. Battling it from number 3, Old Tappan.
Now, Old Tappan can get it out of their zone. That's a good thing, too. And Wayne Hills is very, very deep. Now they're coming out. No, but Wayne Hills keeps it in. Jason?
Yeah, when I come out here every Friday, they're always wearing their jerseys and like the whole team. You have so much school spirit on Fridays. It's definitely a great game so far.
Well, we are Wayne Hills, and we're proud of our school, and we're proud of the sports we play, and we're just a very proud town.
Wayne Hills has a great athletic program, which is very obvious by all of its successful teams. And you can tell definitely by the size of this field. Wayne Hills puts lots of money into their sports program.
Our rivals, Wayne Valley, too, has a great team, field hockey team, too. I believe there was a close game when we played them, too. Right, Max?
I wasn't at the game, but I think so.
Wayne Hills, these girls are getting closer and closer to that goal. Let's see what they can do. There's lots of Old Tappan defenders around that goal. We need Wayne Hills to go in between. These girls really need to step up because usually there's one Wayne Hills player and we got 3 Old Tappan players defending them. We need more girls from Wayne Hills to step in and help one another out.
Just to update you with the score here, it's still 0-1, Old Tappan. Yes! Oh, we thought that was a goal there.
Now, I can see that Wayne Hills has a good strategy after when it's on the line. They are making nice passes right now, and they are trying to score. And I really hope they do because of all their hard work for this game.
It'd be a shame if we walk out of here with the same score. And Wayne Hills is really trying hard, and just to let it go 0-1, I think that'd be a key loss.
Watching a couple of field hockey games, it's normally a low-scoring game. It's not like ice hockey because ice hockey, there's so much friction on the ground, it's all over. To the game, wow. I believe that's Amanda?
Now Wayne Hills in the Old Tappan zone. They're trying to make a play with not a lot of time left. Time running out on the clock. They're going in. They're going. Oh, nice. Trying to make a good pass right now. They're going. They're in the zone.
You can tell when they swing, they always hesitate to swing because they're always afraid to hit somebody. And, like, I would definitely be afraid.
One of the reasons they hesitate, too, is because it's a big penalty to make sure that the ball hits your feet. And the girls are always careful that the ball doesn't hit their feet.
Yes, you were telling us that before the game, me and Max, but now that you told us all on air, now we all understand the game. That's me.
Old Tappan hits the ball right to another player from Old Tappan, hitting it back and forth to each other. Wayne Hills is trying to get right in there and get the possession of that ball back. Old Tappan's driving it right up the field. One of the players from Old Tappan dribbles it right up. Melissa Anderson looks like she's trying to step in. Number 14 from Wayne Hills gets that ball, hits it out of her bounds.
Yet again, Wayne Hills has a close chance. Now it's Old Tappan's ball at center. Number 7 shoots it. Oh, goes pretty far, but Wayne Hills has the ball. Wayne Hills brings it to center. Now they're going forward. They have to make nice crisp passes right now. Oh, trip by Old Tappan. But that's nothing bad. Wayne Hills is deep in the zone. They make a nice pass, and oh, what a pass. So close.
Very deep on that one. Wow. Wayne Hills has a lot of good luck here. It's only 1-0. Wayne Hills is losing, but we definitely have to keep our spirits up, right?
Yes, we do. As we said, we are positive. Now, from the corner, make a pass. Oh, Wayne Hills still has it. Deep in the zone. Oh, it's a very big scramble over there. What's happening? Wayne Hills can't get the ball in the goal. Frustration is building up.
Oh, my. What is this call? Please tell us.
This is called a team that really tries hard. They need strategy, as I've been saying the whole game. They are trying to do some plays, but it's just not working for them.
Wayne Hills has a lot of strategy. It's just that they're not putting it to good use like they normally do on their normal field.
Well, Jason, it is cold right now, and the girls had a tired day at school, so...
Remember, it was 3-4-4 their stats on their games, so they only lost 4 games, I believe.
Yeah, Wayne Hills, their record for the season is 3-4-4. Let's see if we can walk out of here making it 4-4-4.
Even it all up to 4.
Old Tappan makes a sideline shot. Wayne Hills getting ready. Wayne Hills gets possession of the ball. He's going to try again.
It just seems that every time Wayne Hills has the ball, they lose it somehow.
Wow, it's definitely cold out here. They got to... That's why Wayne Hills is probably rusty, because it's freezing out here. We're out here enjoying this game, and it's starting to get dark, so maybe that's doing a key factor on this game for Wayne Hills.
Miss Badami not looking too happy over there in the sidelines, but I think she has confidence in her girls. Ball goes right past Mallory.
Mrs. Badami over there looks cold and upset, so they're going to have it brought down to them hard in the locker room, just like the football teams get brought down when they lose a game.
Well, if I was their coach, I wouldn't panic too much. I mean, they are having a lot of offensive chances, but they have to step up, and the lead players have to do something. They have to take responsibility for this team.
12 minutes left in the second half. Wayne Hills has possession of the ball, hits it right up the field. Old Tappan stops it. Wayne Hills trying to get that ball back. Offsides.
Wow, these fans behind us are really screaming. They want Wayne Hills to do very good. And Old Tappan is taking it out of their zone.
Yeah, these fans behind us, I'm looking back at them right now. They're really, really cold. They're jumping up and down. They're trying to keep warm.
That ball's back in Wayne Hills' end of the field. Old Tappan has possession. We don't want to make this 0-2. Old Tappan hits it, trying to hit it for her teammate, but Wayne Hills gets the ball.
Yeah, that would be definitely bad if it was 2-zip from Wayne Hills. But Wayne Hills definitely has to get back in this game.
Wayne Hills has to get it out of their zone right now. They are getting deeper and deeper as we speak. Oh, penalty called.
Yes, indeed. Penalty indeed. Ooh, up into the middle. Number 1 has the ball. Offside call.
Old Tappan has possession. Hits it right past their players. Wayne Hills looks like they're going to get possession, but it goes right out of bounds. On the Wayne Hills end of the field, game still 0-1, Old Tappan.
Oh, wow, that was a huge shot. It went right through everybody.
Yeah, this game winding down, Wayne Hills definitely has to kick it into, like, double high gear over here. You got to have a lot of team spirit up, and them on the benches over there, they're, like, upset because they're not winning this game.
And Wayne Hills has to win for 2 reasons. First of all, bragging rights in Wayne Hills. And second of all, if they don't win, then their friends are going to get it here.
Yeah, if you know me in school, I definitely brag about all the games.
Back to the game. Old Tappan gets the ball. Sideline shot, hits her right into another teammate from number 7, Wayne. Oh, number 7, Old Tappan hits her right back. Out of bounds.
Ooh, that was such a close play. Wayne Hills goes to get the ball. Well, Wayne Hills is going to go to the other end now, we hope. We have to see what Old Tappan is going to do in the latest stages of the game right now.
In order for any goal to happen right now, Wayne Hills needs to be able to make sure that they can get that ball and keep it down at the other end of the field. Otherwise, things aren't really looking too good. They got to get possession of that ball and keep it down there and work hard. And even if they have to keep on passing it to one another, do whatever they can to make sure that ball stays down at that field.
Tell you the truth, I'm starting to get really nervous. I definitely want Wayne Hills to win since I'm a Patriot. Is that the game? Wow, I believe that's the game. Here's Max.
Oh, well, the final score. 0 for Wayne Hills, 1 for Old Tappan, and the girls of Old Tappan are happy, and Wayne Hills is not. Oh, sorry for that. It was only a timeout. I didn't know what I was saying, and I was actually getting a little disappointed, but now I've regained my confidence, and we have to see what they are going to do.
We made a mistake. Oh, back onto the field now.
Game's over.
Game is over. Wayne Hills versus Old Tappan. Old Tappan walks out of here with another win to their record. Nice job, Wayne Hills, and good night, and thank you for joining us here at Wayne Hills TV. This has been Angelica.
Good, Jason.
And Max.
Good night.